Leatherback Potts here with another episode of Pray for Japan. Our episode today is on the Tokushima Prefecture. Tokushima Prefecture has a population of 730,434 souls. There's one city that has no churches whatsoever, and our missionary population is 1 to every 365,217 souls. So Tokushima Prefecture has some high mountain ranges and rice fields that it is prominent known for. It's kind of more of a female business led, meaning that there are more female business people in the Tokushima Prefecture than other prefectures in the nation of Japan. It has a relatively high concentration of feminism and the ideal of feminism. There are actually not very many traditional Buddhists inside of the Tokushima Prefecture, despite the fact that it has one of the most famous temples in all of Japan.
The Ryusun Temple in Naruto, Japan, is one of the most famous temples in all of Japan. It's a famous tourist attraction and draws many crowds from year to year. Now, some might be familiar with Naruto from the popular anime Naruto Shippuden. However, Naruto is a city in Japan also known for its whirlpools, which can be seen off the coast.
However, this temple is better known as a tourist attraction than it really is an actual site for Buddhism. And this has to do with Sokogaku Shintoism and the belief on material blessings over the spiritual aspect of the Shinto religion. So a couple things that we can pray about today. The first thing that we're going to pray for is the reopening of the nation of Japan. We want to pray that God would help the borders to reopen safely and help missionaries to get back to the field so that they can go ahead and pursue what God has called them to do on the mission field of Japan. The second thing that we want to pray for is for our schools, nursing homes, hospitals, jails, the Japanese Defense Force, militaries. We want to pray that God would just move on these and open up avenues of ministry in these places so that we could use these as places to propagate the gospel in the nation of Japan. Next thing that we want to pray for is for church growth. We want to pray that churches would be started and that they would grow and prosper in the gospel and in the love of Christ in the Tokushima Prefecture and throughout the nation of Japan. And lastly, we want to pray for our deputation. Deputation has been kind of interesting this year, as we've stated before, but we do have a couple projects that we are pushing forward and trying to get out there so that people can help us get back to the nation of Japan. I ask you guys to pray for us and pray that God would help us to continue ministering in the nation of Japan and pray that He would help us to learn the language effectively so that we could better minister in the nation of Japan. Thank you guys for tuning in to our Tokushima prayer video. Thank you guys for joining us in everything we do in Hope for Japan Ministries. And give the video a like, a share. Let people know that there is a need in the nation of Japan and there is a hope going to the nation of Japan. So thank you guys for joining in. Next week is the Kagawa Prefecture, not to be confused with Kanagawa. Kanagawa is the prefecture with the famous wave from a few months ago. Kagawa is a completely different prefecture, and that's what next week's video will be focused on. So thank you guys, and God bless.